Before I begin, I'd just like to point out that my last video was the most viewed since I started this whole Dream fan reaction series. Big thank you to everybody who watched it. I'm very pleased that you liked it, and I hope you stay. I don't really know what made it so special. I'd like to think that it was the smack talk I did against Sophie Cunningham. Too bad I can't do that every game. I'll get views like never before, maybe. Okay, I'll do one more tonight. Let's see. Sophie Cunningham looks like Tracy DeSanta from Grand Theft Auto 5. Okay, on to the game. Dream win, 92-76 over the Las Vegas Aces, something I'm not sure I should have saw coming or not. Let's talk about the game. After Sunday's big win, the Dream were up against the second best team in the league, Las Vegas. They're coming into this game with 3 straight wins, looking to make it 4. Ryan Howard is back in the lineup, and if the Dream play like they did in her absence, then this team will be just fine. Erica Wheeler draws first blood after a full minute without a score from either team, including the Aces running out the shot clock. Ryan Howard hits 2 3-pointers in 3 minutes. She's 2 for 2 and has so much more to go. 6:17 left in the first, Atlanta leads 15-3. Howard hits her third of 3 3-point shots. The Dream are just controlling the play early on both ends of the court. They're aggressive, they're drawing fouls, they're drawing turnovers. After a quick timeout by the Aces, they start showing a little bit of life, hitting a few threes of their own. They're starting to claw back a little bit, but the Dream have already scored so much in the paint as it is, and Tiffany Hayes keeps that trend alive. Ari McDonald checks in soon after, and the last time Ari saw this team, she had 22 points. She would only get half of those points in this game, but she did hit both of her 3-point shots, and she was a plus 17. Naz Hillmon absolutely needs to start starting more games more often. She's not much of a point producer, but she is an absolute beast on those offensive rebounds, battling for the loose ball and feeding it to the open teammate. And this is before her defensive prowess really started showing tonight. It's 35-18 after 1. The most points the Dream have scored in the opening frame all season. The Dream shot 66.7% from the floor and 85% from beyond the arc. Starting the second, now it's Atlanta's turn to commit a shot clock violation, and they're getting pretty cold on offense. I credit that to Dearica Hamby's defensive play. Ryan Howard kind of reheats the offense with her 4th 3-pointer. 6:30 left in the half. Ryan Howard with 14 and Hayes with 11 are combined 25 points out of Atlanta's 38 at that point. Las Vegas is shooting 28% from the floor, and Atlanta is shooting 63%. Howard swats a ball right out of the air like she plays safety for the Atlanta Falcons and runs it right back for the layup. Kelsey Plum thought that she was pretty slick and tried to run into Howard like she was a Vegas Golden Knight. Unfortunately for her, it worked about as well as the Golden Knights' playoff hopes. All joking aside, though, A'ja Wilson's block on Naz Hillmon, that should absolutely be a SportsCenter top 10 play tonight. I've never seen a block so damn smooth all season, yet so freaking hard. Some say that the ball is still flying over the Nevada skies right now. And then a second time against Cheyenne Parker. See, I can give credit to the other team. Erica Wheeler takes the physicality up a notch with an offensive foul against Chelsea Gray. Then Jackie Young gets one of 2 free throws, so they're still in it. Kind of. But right after that, Rakina Williams commits a personal foul against Hayes. Hayes already got her 2 points out of it, but she was visibly frustrated. Can't really say I blame her, though. She found herself back at the free throw line again in less than a few seconds. Vegas is keeping the deficit from getting too out of hand, but Atlanta is just too solid on both sides of the floor to keep it from spreading any further. 52-36 at the half. Most points for the Dream after 2 all season long. Again. Ryan Howard has 19 points, 3 blocks, 2 steals, 2 assists, 2 rebounds, and she's 5 for 6 beyond the arc. Just hand her the Rookie of the Year award already, okay? She has no competition. But don't let that distract you from Naz Hillmon's defense. Now, the Dream's first few possessions of the third aren't looking too terribly good. A lot of missed shots. Vegas is hitting most of theirs. Jackie Young is picking up the rebounds, and Erica Wheeler gets a personal foul. Atlanta looks like they'll have a chance with a few seconds left on the shot clock, but A'ja Wilson puts a stop to that. Defensively, the Dream look like they're starting to kind of crack under the pressure there. Wilson draws a foul right under the Aces' net and gets a free throw. Less than a minute after that, Wilson draws another foul, and Coach Wright steps onto the floor out of frustration, and she gets a technical foul. The lead is disappearing, and it's disappearing fast. After a very quick, brief sigh of relief with a free throw by Naz Hillmon, Wilson gets a personal foul. Some quick cycling, and Hayes gets a 3. She was wide the hell open for that shot. Naz Hillmon brings the lead back to double digits, but then Hayes gets her 3rd personal foul. Not sure how much more we'll be seeing her for the rest of this game. And I just love how, no matter how hot or cold the Dream are, Naz Hillmon is just laser focused, and she is calm as she could possibly be. She's calmer than most veterans are in this game. AD Dirt comes into the game, and what's the first thing that they do? 3 points. Instant. The 3-pointers really help the Dream out of their little cold streak early on, in addition to Hillmon's all-around play. The Aces still outscored the Dream by 1 point, but after 3, the Dream still leads 70-56. Now, notes on the fourth corner were very, very easy. I didn't take a whole lot of them. Tiffany Hayes scores 2 threes to start the fourth. After getting fouled on a made 2-pointer, she gets a free throw for 9 points in the first 3 minutes of the quarter. Rest of the notes, whatever. Dream win 92-76. Ryan Howard and Tiffany Hayes have combined for 55 points and are 10-14 together beyond the arc. Hayes almost broke her single-game points record, but she did break her personal record for shooting percentage. Collectively, the Atlanta Dream had 15 3-pointers, which is a franchise record. 6 3-pointers by Howard ties the team record for rookies, which previously belonged to, you guessed it, Ryan Howard. The next game is Thursday against the Los Angeles Sparks, and the playoff implications are realer than they ever have been for this team. I'll be a little bit late in getting the recap up since it's a work day, but the recap absolutely will be there, and I hope to see you then.